everybody. Hi,
Hi there. Hi.
Sam. So I am joined by Sam Hogwood today, who is a, past student and current student of
Yes.
mine. So you first worked with me inside VA Copy College when you
Yeah.
were working primarily as a virtual assistant and looking to add copywriting services. And now you're in the current round of the Copywriting Business Course. So
Oh.
do you want to tell us, do you want to introduce yourself in your own words and tell us a bit about what the last few years have been like for you, where you've been at kind of in your business previous to signing up for the course?
Well, yes. Hello. I say in 2018, just before that, I left the city after having been a personal assistant stroke exec assistant, quite senior for about 20 years, and was dying to get out of it. And then left the city, and long story short, found a coach who ran courses for being a virtual assistant. So for a couple of years, and predominantly during the pandemic, I was a virtual assistant, and it was going well, but I wasn't particularly enjoying all the, I suppose you could say, this a lot of the traditional sense of being a virtual assistant, and I'm not a very techie sort of person. So I was just finding that I was just repeating some of the skills I didn't particularly enjoy in the city, and I'd always loved writing. So what I wanted to do was add more of a creative element to my VA business. So I started looking around, and Amanda Johnson, the amazing Amanda Johnson, who's like an award-winning virtual assistant trainer and coach. And you came in to her membership, her paid membership, where I'm still a paid client of hers in that membership. And you spoke to us about adding copywriting to our businesses as virtual assistants, and not just that, but how to help us, align our own businesses with how to write better for attracting our ideal clients, really. So that's really been where I've been for the last, I don't know, nearly 4 years now. So yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So how did you find out about the Copywriting Business Course then, and what appealed to you about joining us?
Well, I knew that I really enjoyed the VA Copy College, and I knew also that there were some parts of running a business that was still not quite right, or for me personally, and I couldn't find what it was I was looking for, and with reference to running a business with copy at the center of that. So I'll try and explain it as simply as I can. But I we all get overwhelmed, don't we? But I do find that it's very good jumping in, and done is better than perfect, and all those things. But I'm a typical kind of organized person, PA, Virgo, the kind of person who needs to have instruction to a certain extent, So I was finding that there were business processes that weren't fitting into my business the way I wanted them to. And I was really struggling with how to keep all my expenses and all that kind of stuff together, and working out, what you wanted to earn and packages, or working out how much you wanted to earn per hourly rate. So this course really appealed to me basically because I knew it had a lot of the different elements that I was looking for. So there were things like, processes and systems that would be right for a copy business. Contracts was a major thing because I had a really long and arduous and complicated contract for my VA business that just wasn't working for me and my clients. And I didn't really know what to do about that. And there were just other elements that weren't quite right. I couldn't find the right tracking system, keeping all my finances aligned, in really some easy systems without, and tracking clients and that kind of thing as well, without signing up to, apps that are really expensive and you can't afford when you start out, like Dubsado and other CRMs and, expensive accounting systems and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was just looking for something that was just going to keep things very simple, but keep copy right at the heart and center of it as well. And this is everything I wanted.
Good.
Yeah.
So what was the main goal for you when you started the program? What was the one thing you were hoping to get out of this?
Well, I know, because I'd done the VA Copy College before and really enjoyed it. I think I just wanted to go back over things again so that I could just go back in and do things in a bit more detail without being totally distracted in my old sort of VA business. And I just needed to know that I could work through everything and bring on board the right elements at the right time, as if I was a brand new copy student, really. So, you know, that this is what's been so good about this, because it's just been picking through everything piece by piece. And also the pre-work that you gave us before the course actually started was really useful. I'm still going through those now. So it's, you know, it's mindset, it was writing, it was, you know, how to
everything in there, isn't
hang on,
there?
all that kind of stuff. So there were lots of different elements.
Fantastic. And what has changed for you over the last few months since you've been taking the course?
Well, I've already got paid clients and more inquiries coming in. And I've been writing a lot of blogs for different clients. I've had website queries, and I would say I've really grown more confident in my ability to be a good writer and eventually a really great writer. It's all practice, isn't it? And learning. We never stop learning, do we? But the real turning point for me is really feeling a lot more confident in my ability as a writer, but seeing those paying clients come in and those clients going away really happy. So I'm delighted.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
So how has the course met your expectations, or not, I guess? You know, what's your experience been? Was it kind of matched up with what you're hoping it would be? Is there anything that you'd like to kind of mention, especially if people are considering taking the course?
Well, I think it's just been, Chantal, it's been, well, you know, I've showed up every single time. You know, this whole course has been completely transformative for me. There was a VA conference last year that was incredible, but this course has been something that I've been champing at the bit to do for ages. And I didn't have to think too hard about it. And it's just packed with value, packed with all the lessons we need to learn. It's got all the resources and the tools and the support that you need. It's got fantastic community. There have been lots of opportunities to write and feedback on other people's writing as well, and gain feedback yourself. And I think what it's done is it's gone really in depth and over and above the VA Copy College. So for me, it's just been absolutely rammed full of value. And every time I've gone down the stairs to see my husband afterwards, I've been like, oh my God, that was really good. And, you know, I've made a ton of notes, and I'm just implementing things all the time. So, I mean, it does take time. There's only one of us, isn't there, in a business, but it's been fantastic. It's been absolutely rammed with value. So, yeah, it's been brilliant.
I'm so pleased to hear it. So what would you say to someone who is considering whether or not to take the course right now? If maybe, let's say, they're in the same position you were in, where they've been in a 9 to 5 or been in employment for a long time, and they're kind of thinking maybe later. What kind of advice do you have for people making that decision?
Well, the last few years has been incredibly difficult, hasn't it? You know, for all sorts of reasons. But I would just say, don't waste any more time and just jeffing do it, really. You know, I spent 20 years in the city, and I enjoyed my job as a personal assistant stroke exec assistant, but really it was so joyless with the commute and the kind of work I was doing towards the end. I actually didn't realize that there was something else out there. So I would say to people, especially at the age I am now, 57 now, I'm going to be 58 in a few months. You know, I would just say, don't waste any more time. You know, just pick up that mantle and run with it. You know, there's also, you know, you can payment plan. You know, if you've got any way of investing in your future, this is investing in yourself, your sanity, you know, your future, your life. I would just say, don't waste any time. Don't waste 5 minutes, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, boiling your ass in a situation that you don't enjoy anymore. And if you've got any passion for writing and doing that kind of thing, this is now the time to do it, especially when there's so many businesses running online, and there's loads of opportunity for us as writers to make a huge impact on those businesses, as they grow as well.
100%.
So
Yeah. There's never been a better time. The demand is definitely
yeah,
out there. So
definitely out there. It's definitely high, isn't it? So yeah,
absolutely.
and yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
So what's been your biggest win so far since you started the course? What's the thing you're the most proud of?
I would say landing paying and very happy clients, and that has been absolutely amazing. And also there's a fantastic onboarding system, which an interview system that you have on the course as well, which I forgot to mention. It's made life so much easier because you really get to tap into people. But just landing those amazing clients and them being paying clients has just been incredible. And just my confidence in my ability to be able to do what it is I want to do and have wanted to do for years now. So yeah, it's just the belief in yourself that you can actually do it, and just getting on and just doing it, really. So yeah, I would say it's a massive, it's such a transformation for me. It's just, I can't even begin to explain.
I know it's really
Yeah,
obvious as
yeah,
well. It's
yeah.
really
I
lovely
know
to
it's
see.
huge. Honestly,
From when I met you a couple of years
yeah,
ago, your
yeah.
levels of confidence have just
Yes,
gone up so much, and it's
gone up
wonderful
so
to hear
much.
you say things like "I'm a writer"
I
and
know.
not.
I say I'm a writer now, so it's incredible. Yeah, I would never have said that a few years ago. So
Yeah,
there you go.
well, you
Yeah,
absolutely are. Thank you so much, Sam. It's been a pleasure
you're
chatting to
very
you, and
welcome.
I cannot wait to see what you do next. I know it's going to be brilliant.
Thank you very much, lovely. Yes, thank you. I've loved it.